all in.
Doyle Brunson poker, baby.
You said it.
Doyle shows the Brunson.
On October 2nd, a date etched in poker history, we pay homage to the one and only poker godfather,
One for the good, guys.
Doyle Brunson.
Be a devastating pot for the table to lose to you, by the way.
Oh, now you sound like an internet player.
This is a celebration like no other.
Play small ball.
A tribute to a legend whose name resonates through the poker halls.
Daniel with a pocket pair.
You know, Daniel seems to really have Phil's number in this game so far.
Daniel raises to 3,200, and there's a nicer pocket pair.
Was not expecting Doyle to wake up with this big a hand.
Raise.
Doyle's got a good read on this situation. He knows Phil's likely to raise with nonsense. Daniel's likely to re-raise Phil with other nonsense. Don't mess with Texas.
Raises to almost 12,000. Phil Lock folds. Tony G, Queen 9 offsuit.
Decides not to jump out the window.
And Phil Hellmuth folds as well.
Good chance you'll get it all, buddy.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm just counting it up here. You got 80. It's 85 more.
85 on top.
Daniel doesn't know what rough shape he's in. He's probably putting Doyle on 2 overcards.
Okay, I'll raise it.
Daniel re-raises. There goes Doyle. He's all in.
Once or twice, Doyle.
Daniel calls.
It's up to you.
I'll do twice.
What is 37-2?
37-2 each. Is that what you got? 37-2.
Are you paired?
That would've
Yeah,
been
I'm
pot
paired.
for
You're not
6-2,
paired?
right?
Yeah, I am.
Uh-oh.
37-2.
That's bad for me. Okay. I was hoping you had ace-king.
All right, guys.
All right. Put a 7 out there and then a straight.
They've agreed to run it twice. The winner of each run will take down half the pot.
And let's remember, Doyle's already gone broke once. The flop, 4 queen deuce.
It's a good flop for Doyle.
Daniel's a 4-1 dog going into this. Doyle's jack still good for the moment.
Ace on the turn.
I just like to double Doyle up. That's what I do. Gets short, I feel bad.
Daniel needs a 7 on the river. Instead, it's a 9.
One for the good, guys.
Hey, Doyle, what you always say is always feel good to what?
To win the first one.
Oh, my.
Like that?
So Doyle's won half the pot. They'll run it a second time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
Daniel's looking for a hatchet.
How about a 7?
That's the one.
There it is in the door. You got a diamond draw. It's always exciting. I knew I was going to hit at least 1 7.
No diamonds here. Call it.
No diamonds? There's like no way.
No, there's no
doesn't
diamonds
count.
here, I'm saying.
I'm just saying,
Jack's gonna count.
it's got to be a diamond for sure. Diamond.
It's not a diamond. It's a 5 of spades.
5 of diamonds.
I took one of them away.
More than 22% because there's 5 dead cards right here.
Thanks, Phil.
Doyle looking for a jack or any diamond but the 5.
There you go.
There it
Boom, boom.
is.
Nice hand.
Doyle doubles through Daniel. 2 jacks in the hole are good.
I feel like I jinxed it. Sorry there.
I knew a diamond was coming, huh? That time, there's like no
Maybe I jinxed
diamonds
it.
anywhere.
Jason Calacanis. Itty bitty pocket pair. Raises to 1,200. Negreanu folds. Pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson.
Pocket queen's definitely a re-raising hand. See if Doyle goes for it.
Raise the pot.
He does to 4,800. Gets an evil stare from Calacanis. Williams folds. Pocket jacks for the loose cannon.
2 very big hands here. Could see a lot of money going to the pot.
A tough spot for our loose cannon. Let's see how he plays it.
How much to call?
4,800, so 4,400 more.
The first big decision for Will Davis. Getting the stare down from Doyle. Re-raise to 14,800.
Well, looks like a raise.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Calacanis folds.
10,000 more.
Those are the 2 guys I would not want to get into it with.
Will's supposed to be the amateur. He's certainly not playing scared. Might be his undoing. Decides he wants to go toe-to-toe with Doyle Brunson.
I'm all in.
Here's re-raising pot.
Once again, it is
Yeah,
pot
that's
limit
cool.
pre-flop,
Close enough anyway.
so Doyle can only raise to 46,400.
Will's looking a little sick right now.
Can he get away from this?
I have no idea what's going on here.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, for real.
This would be a devastating pot for the table to lose to you, by the way.
Now, Doyle wasn't able to move all in the way he wanted to, but this 5th bet should be a big indication to Will as to what kind of shape he's in.
You're like the one guy I didn't want to get involved in a pot with. This hurts.
That's why you decided to re-raise him 10,000 more.
You're supposed to fold.
Well, Will, 5-bet says you're supposed to fold.
I never like to let my children drown.
Doyle's referring to the chips he's already got in the pot. To my knowledge, both Pam and Todd Brunson are capable swimmers.
Okay, nice hand, Doyle.
Will's hand is sunk, and it might have saved him an awful lot of dough.
That was some power poker, a 60K pot without a flop.
Daniel folds.
16.
Doyle raises to 1,600 with pocket sixes. Action folds around to Jason Calacanis. Pocket kings.
Chris.
Can pretty much never go wrong re-raising with kings.
Raised to 5,600.
So that's how much altogether?
56 total.
Since it's pot limit pre-flop, Doyle's getting the right odds to call, try to hit his set.
And Doyle does call. 2 players to the flop. Tray 6-7. Doyle flops a set.
Putting on a running good seminar.
15,000.
Calacanis bets 15,000.
Board's got to look safe to Jason. With a bet like that, Calacanis has to have something. Doyle wants to extract as much value as he can right now. It's very unlikely that a set of sixes is beat.
Is it 30?
Doyle makes it 30,000.
Now, if you notice, Doyle's only raised the minimum here. It's because he definitely wants a call. Maybe it'll even entice the amateur to ship over the top. Jason's not a very experienced player. He's probably not sure how to interpret a min raise. There's no ace on board. There's nothing really that scary out there. It's going to be very difficult for him to get away from this.
Jason calls.
See, if you got it all in, we could run it twice. Nothing. We're going to be at a guess.
Now, I'm not sure why Jason just called. If it was good enough to call, it's probably good enough to get it in.
The turn. 10 of clubs.
All in.
I call.
All in and a call.
Jason's about to see some very bad news.
3 sixes.
Run it 10 times.
Wait.
Hang on.
You can run it 3 times if you want.
Sure.
3 times.
3 times.
You understand that? Okay.
That means you'll see the river card 3 times, playing for 1/3 of the pot each run. The first river, 5 of spades.
1 for the good guys.
Give Jason 1. My 2 outer.
Yeah, I won't be too mad.
Run number 2, 10 of hearts.
2.
And last chance for Jason to salvage something. It's a deuce and a sweep for Doyle.
Chips.
I presume I've got you.
Yeah, you got him covered. For sure.
I'm assuming.
That is correct. Doyle wins a pot of more than $204,000.
Been there and
Pocket
done
sixes for the loose cannon. Raises to 1,200. Action folds around to Doyle Brunson. With the Brunson.
And he's reaching for chips.
Raise the pot.
Raise the pot.
I guess if the hand's named after you, that does make you pot committed.
A raise to 4,400.
So 32 more?
Yes, correct.
Will calls.
I don't know if anyone's the real favorite against 10 deuce when Doyle's holding it.
8 queen deuce on the flop. Bottom pair for Doyle.
What you got approximately?
Oh, now you sound like an internet player.
No, not just approximate. That's good. I can
50,
see.
55, 60.
I'm all in.
Pushing it.
Doyle's all in.
Wow.
Fire up the TiVo. It's the Doyle show.
Doyle Brunson poker, baby.
Will folds.
You said it.
Doyle shows the Brunson.
Oh, no.
You just can't help it with that hand. Doyle just can't help it. This is Doyle's hand, right here.
It's very loose with my money.
It's a world champ.
I know his hand.
First, Will gets zinged by Daniel, then he gets smoked by Doyle, putting on a show for the people at home. Brutal.
I've never heard you say that before. How much you playing over there?
I don't, and that's you're right. I never say that.
That's the first time I've ever heard you do that.
1,200.
Action folds around to Abe Mosseri, who raises. Pocket tens for Jason Calacanis. Calls.
1,200's bet.
Daniel's out. Doyle's in. Makes the call. Jack 10 offsuit.
Calacanis got the best hand going into the flop.
which is 9-Jack-10, a monster flop.
Expect to see a lot of action here. Doyle checks his top two.
Abe bets 3,000.
He's got a flush draw and a gut shot.
And a set for Calacanis.
Raise.
Announcing a raise to 13,000.
I like this raise. This board is sopping wet. He's going to want to try to protect his set. Doyle should be suspicious of a raise coming from an amateur. Tough for him to get away from top two.
What is it?
Re-raise.
Doyle announcing a re-raise to $83,000.
Doyle's drawing very slim. He must be putting both his opponents on draws. He's right on one count. Abe is drawing.
Come on, we deal 3 times, Abe.
Good, huh?
Abe has to know he's behind at the moment. He's not getting great odds. He's got to commit all of his chips. He's not even drawing to the nuts. Calacanis is shuffling chips like he's drinking Adderall-flavored coffee.
All right, I'm all in.
Moves in anyway. This is a crazy move from Abe. Someone could easily have ace-10 of hearts or something like that.
You got more than 83?
No, probably not. I don't think so. Wow.
Even though Jason has the best hand, the way the betting went, Abe and Doyle are both representing absolute monsters.
Don't think I can.
Big too low.
Don't think I can lay this down. This will be the biggest flame out in high stakes history. Or it'll be absolutely brilliant.
I'm glad to see he's stalling. Don't you tell you what his snap calls?
Wow. Somebody have a set of jacks here? And somebody have a straight already? And queen already? Wow. This is ridiculous if I lay this down.
Remember, Calacanis has already stuck 100 dimes to Doyle.
Somebody must have flopped a straight.
Jason shows his hand, but it's not dead. This is a cash game.
You think you're gonna pick something up off of us by showing us the hand and telling us what you got?
No, I
right.
just was looking for some sympathy, actually. But apparently I'm not going to get any.
He folds.
Wow.
He had me crushed.
You had me crushed too. You fold that, Daniel? What'd you have? You don't have ace-10 of hearts, do you?
No.
Good.
Oh, my God.
2 pair and
Oh, my God. Please, I got
now
it.
you want to see a heart, right?
Well, how many times do you want to run this?
3's good.
Let's run it 2. Let's run it 2 for simplicity.
It's up to you. I'd never argue about that.
Well, I know it's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be hard for you to make a full house now.
You guys doing it twice, right?
Twice.
For the love of God, let it be a flush and a full house.
Tough spot.
Flush and a straight. Okay. For the love of God.
No, flush and a full house is what I'd like to see.
You want a jack? You want a jack to come on one, so you can feel real good about that.
I actually feel kind of bad about this for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you feel bad about getting him out of the pot?
I don't know.
Yeah, thanks, Doyle.
No, I mean, I feel bad about the results.
I feel terrible about the results so far.
Abe has held over me too long.
Oh, stop it. You've held over me.
Yeah, right. Boom.
First run, 4 of diamonds.
One more blank, then it won't be so painful. Boom. Yeah.
Abe makes a flush.
That's the boom.
Thank you, God.
Just like I figured.
Second run makes Doyle a full house.
Ooh.
It'll be a split pot.
Trying to get your money back on the third one.
I would be leaving right now.
Bi-coastal.
Bi-coastal. You should try
A
it.
lot of people are doing that these days.
You should try it, Daniel.
Doyle is raised to 1,500. Action folds to Abe, who makes the call.
There you go, Papa.
Calacanis folds.
3 action players.
That's right, Daniel's made the call. The flop. 4-5 queen. Daniel checks.
Top pair for Doyle.
Fires 4 grand. Abe with middle pair calls, and Daniel folds.
A lot of history between Doyle and Abe. They play high-stakes limit poker all the time together.
Ace of clubs on the turn.
And Abe has just outdrawn Doyle. Abe's got 2 pair. Doyle's got the 1.
Plus a flush draw, and Doyle bets 9,000.
Now Abe's probably noticed there are some flush and some straight draws out there. He's going to want to put some more money into this pot while he thinks his hand is still best. Doyle's let out twice, and a big raise here could get Doyle to commit all of his chips while he's a huge dog.
Abe does not raise. He just calls.
I'm a little surprised Abe didn't raise. Might be trying to slow play his 2-pair.
The river card, the king of clubs, completing the flush for Doyle Brunson.
That's right, Doyle now has the nuts.
That's 19,000. Quick call.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, flush.
Somehow playing this passively saved Abe from losing any more money on the hand, but he might be regretting not raising the turn.
Doyle rakes in a pot of nearly $70,000.
How much do you want to bet Abe is not that quiet inside his head right now?
I wish I'd have checked it now.
Doyle will not fold.
Now it's Doyle's turn with a big pocket pair.
Raise the pot.
Doyle raises to 6,600. Lex folds, so does Barry.
66 is the total, right? So I owe 52, right?
I just wanted to put Barry on tilt.
I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood too.
You're in the mood. You bought another 100, right? I got something to win if I hit.
Daniel calls.
It was no surprise that the two guys I was against came after me the next hand.
Daniel looking to snap Doyle's big pair off.
10-7-10. Daniel does hit bottom pair.
Safe board for Doyle, and it could be trouble for Daniel. He may have caught himself a costly piece of it.
18.
Doyle bets 18,000.
We're early in the game, and Daniel knows Doyle is already stuck nearly 100 grand. He might think Doyle's steaming with this bet.
Daniel calls.
Daniel is obviously still not convinced Doyle has a bigger pair. Could get himself in some real trouble here.
The turn, the 5 of clubs.
Neither player improves. Doyle's still got the best hand. The 5 wouldn't have changed much, so if Doyle liked his hand on the flop, he should still like it now.
Guess I just got enough for one bet.
Doyle shoves.
This is a pretty big bet for Daniel to think his 7 is good.
Every time I watch, Doyle always has kings.
Close.
Could be drawing completely dead, right? If you have a 10.
Daniel's not drawing dead, but it's more likely your marriage will end in divorce than Daniel will catch up here. There's only 1 7 left in the deck.
Got the Doyle Brunson hand, the 10 deuce. Some smells about this hand.
Look, I think Russ smells it too.
Everything leads me to believe that I should never fold here for some stupid reason.
Doyle probably knows that Daniel has a tendency to make hero calls. This hero call could earn Doyle a new Cadillac.
Just shipped it like that.
Doyle shove is a big giveaway to the strength of his hand. He doesn't really have any draws to protect against, and a 10 had him beat from the flop.
Yeah. I like Doyle either way, right? So if I win the money, I'll be happy because I've won. And if I lose, it goes to a good guy. It's like a win-win situation. The only thing I can do if it would be bad is fold, get bluffed, feel stupid. So I'll just call it.
Daniel calls.
You got anything? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I just have a 7. Okay. I have 2 outs.
No, just 1. Justin folded a 7.
You'll deal once or twice or 3
I do
times?
twice. It's fine.
Whatever you want. I don't care.
2 is good for me.
All right. Deal it twice. Maybe we can split it. Maybe I'll get a split.
Maybe you'll get a split. And you get a lot of big pairs. I was thinking, how many can you get?
The first run for half is a queen.
The 6 tray last time.
What's that?
That blocky last time.
Brunson wins the first run worth nearly 112 grand.
Apparently Daniel had me beat.
Second run is a king.
Oops.
Nice hand.
Doyle takes them both, and Daniel's in a free fall.
I play small ball.
I see that.
Doyle, Jack-9 suited.
A suited 1 gapper in position can be profitable.
25 more, I think.
He's just betting a random amount. Blah, whatever.
I'm guessing.
He's guessing.
Raises to 3,300. Lex again with ace-king. Repops to 11-4. Bonomo folds queen-jack. Barry's out. Daniel's gone too. And Doyle's got chips in hand and makes the call.
Well, this is a loose call, but Doyle's losing, and he knows you can only win if you don't fold, but I wouldn't recommend trying this at home.
10-8-7. Doyle flops a straight and checks.
Just like a lot of other late night TV, I must warn you, results not typical.
Lex doesn't fall into Doyle's trap. Jack of spades on the turn, giving Lex a gut shot.
That board just got harder for Doyle to get paid.
Brunson bets and Lex folds.
It's possible. Doyle finally beat him a pot. That's the first time I've ever seen you beat him a pot.
Yeah.
I think he stole my blind once.
So he stole your blind ones?
More importantly, Doyle has stolen Lex's heart.
I guess he got a dead tail on me. I guess he called me with 2 deuces and threw that hand away.
Instantly.
Jack 9 I had.
I remember that.
Really? You flopped it? Wow, nice.
Lex seems genuinely happy for Doyle.
And Doyle seems pretty happy too.
You'll see it if you
Had
look.
a lot of big hands then.
Thank you.
How do you do it?
Oh, really? Thank you.
I play very bad.
That's like saying, wow, you have so many big hands. What happened?
You've been so lucky, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're losing
Wow,
how
you're
much?
running really well.
Any damage is too much damage.
Raises to 1,200. Hashem folds. So does Daniel. Pocket fives for Galfond on the button. Calls.
Seiver started off pretty quiet, but he's got some chips in front of him now, and he's getting more active.
Jack 10 for the cannon. Also in. Ace 8 suited for Doyle Brunson. Makes it a 4-way pot.
A suited ace is a perfectly fine defend from the big blind.
9 deuce queen. Doyle flops a nut flush. Action on Given, who's open-ended and has a flush draw.
This is a horrible flop for Bill Given. He may think he has a strong draw, but any money he commits to this pot will be a donation to Doyle's hat fund.
Goes check, check, check to Galfond.
Doyle appears to be content to let others do the betting for him. If Phil thinks his fives might be best, it's the kind of hand that could use some protection on this board.
Galfond bets 2,600.
This normally would be a good spot to raise for the cannon. Personally, I know I'd get called by the ace of diamonds, which is beating me already, so I probably wouldn't stick it all in. Typically, Given would have a thin draw to a straight flush, but Joe Hashem folded the jack of diamonds.
Given raises to 10,000.
This raise looks awfully strong by the loose cannon, so whatever Doyle does here is going to look pretty strong too. But with the nuts, he probably doesn't want to chase everyone away. Right now, Doyle's just trying to figure out how to get the rest of Given's money, and hopefully someone else's too.
Doyle just calls. Seiver folds. So does Galfond. The turn makes Given a straight.
Well, this is just about the worst card ever for Bill Given.
All in.
He's all in. Doyle calls.
He's got the nuts.
I got the... Oh. I just straight. Good hand. I'm drawing dead. Good game, guys.
Good game, man.
It was fun.
Whoa, Canada. That's it for the cannon.
Dang, you hit the card and you didn't...
Yeah. Scott.
That was a...
Bill, all the best, man.
Thanks,
You went out fighting at least.
Daniel.
Yeah, definitely. Good game, Bill.
Phil. Good luck, guys.
You know what the Godfather says there? It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Doyle raises from the cutoff.
Let's...
Yeah, take it easy.
Don't tell. Don't worry.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't educate.
No,
Look where it's coming from. That guy.
Educate for a living. I know.
Because he's a teacher.
I know.
Teaches people about range and merging, range merging.
Don't forget merge ranging.
Your
Seiver calls.
They're gonna get the information. I'm kidding. I'm only joking about not saying anything.
Don't merge my polarization of your range, buddy.
Hey, don't talk dirty, Daniel.
Don't talk dirty. Is that sexy to you?
These boys spend a lot of time at their computers.
Daniel's in. 3 to the flop.
2.
Deuce, king, tray.
No, I knew, but check.
Daniel checks. A set for Doyle.
Doyle should get one bet at a Scott Seiver with top pair.
He bets 3,200.
Okay.
Seiver
Training set question. Would you call before the flop with my hand?
calls. Daniel folds.
Raise call.
To how much?
14,000 more.
Can I predict the hand after this?
Only if I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
If
feeling.
you're bored.
Doyle's acting board.
10 of spades on the turn. Brunson has Seiver drawing dead and fires 9,200.
Doyle has just let out twice now. It would be very bizarre to see Scott Seiver fold top pair. I don't think he'd even consider it for any other player at the table.
Seiver seems befuddled. Shows Doyle the king.
King.
And folds.
Wow.
I'm gonna go.
Got a wow out of Doyle.
Probably wrong.
I'm gonna go queen three, what, 9, 10 off.
Will you tell me what I did wrong after the game?
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you'll like it.